Well, here we are on the Rangitaiki River. We've got old faithful Dan here who's putting his rod together. He's going to do a bit of nymphing this morning. Alright, what we got here is an epoxy bomb, probably a size 10, and about, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 feet below we've got a free-swimming green caddis nymph. And Dan's going to work this little rapid over here. And we're going to maybe catch something. I might just goop up your indicator with some dry fly stuff just to give it a bit more float. Straight up. That's good. Yeah. Okay, let him run. It's a good fish. Can't believe he stayed on there for you, Dad. Yeah, well, you weren't looking, buddy. Luckily, I was. I think, Dan, I think you want to land this fish by the canoe. Because Dan forgot to put the net in the truck this morning. Yeah, so we're netless this morning. And that looks like a really good trout, so just be wary, he's going to run. Get on your reel whenever you can. That looks like a sizable fish. And I can't believe you hooked him. It took you about 10 seconds to set the hook. Well, it's good to know that the, we're not sure which fly it is yet, are we? Can you see the bomb above it? Anyway, just take, oh, bastard!
Oh, well. Oh, fuck. That ain't good.
No. What happened there? That's right in the middle of the tippet. It obviously has a nick there, eh?
Yeah.
Must have hit a rock or something.
Yeah, probably from when I was fucking around earlier.
Well, bugger, that was a good fish, eh?
Yeah, it was. It did feel like a good fish.
But I can guarantee you it was on the green caddis nymph because that's what's not there anymore. Yeah. Another break off. Bugger! Alright, well, the green caddis hooked a really nice rainbow, and unfortunately something happened with the 6-pound fluoro tippet, and he broke off. And there was a nick in the line of some sort. We've got a caddis pupa on now, and again another really simple fly, and you know, it's just like a hare's ear or a heron copper or something along that. It's made to imitate a caddis. It could look like a mayfly nymph. The trout don't care. Again, a couple of feet below, epoxy bomb, which is really just a shiny weight. Let the trout eat it sometime. So all we're doing is now just floating down river with that nymphing rig out there, and in a sort of likely kind of area. Not a high percentage area, but all right, you can see what to do here. You got a line, you got a rock island in the middle. Work short first, Dan. Work straight up from you. Always start at your feet. Don't go in the water, Dan. Start at your feet and fish straight up river. You're actually out too deep now. Fish lay right. Stop, let me explain something to you. Fish lay just where this color changes, all the way up.
Okay.
That's what you fish first.
Okay.
You make your cast, get your drift, you let it drift past you, then you can do a deeper one. Always start with a short line. Now do it again and fish it a foot deeper. No, you don't have to move.
Okay. More than a foot.
Doesn't matter, don't ever recast. Just put it in there and let it fish. But you certainly could cast further than that, couldn't you? If you really tried. Well, anyways, keep doing that cast and just work it out a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. The point of wanting a longer cast is as you get a little bit deeper, you want your flies to actually be able to sink by the time your drift's over. It's only about now that those flies will be at a depth where a trout would eat them. So.
Right.
Now that you've moved up, you get a fish back shallow again. That's good. It's very good. You could be very surprised here. Let that drift.
That was one. It went. Dunk.
Well, Dan, it's very well a fish, even though you're right on top of it. That's why we try to be a little bit stealthy while we're doing this. Don't be picking it up and slapping the water. Leave it in when it touches the water.
Okay.
That motion right there is enough to spook a fish. Let's just fall them. That's all right. Pop it off. So Dan, you got a fish.
I know I got a fish.
Right at our bloody feet. Oh, that was interesting. I was about to tell you to cast over there.
I was like, no, I got a fish.
All right, so the caddis pupa worked. It didn't take very long, did it?
No.
It's no trophy.
No.
So now you understand what I'm telling you. You're on top of fish right here. Jeez, give me that fly. All right, so the caddis pupa hooks a rainbow trout and Dan loses it. So you know what I have to do now? Change flies. So our next fly that we're going to try is a net building caddis. Have I got this camera in front of the fly properly, Dan?
Bit up.
Bit up?
There you
All right. Net building caddis, size 14, as our next fly to try. Well, oh, hook, hook, hook! Damn, you're slow, son. So the net building caddis, Dan already lost the fish, didn't have the camera on, and very next cast he misses one because he's still quite a rookie at nymphing. But then again, I think I am too, because I just don't do it very often, so I'm not sure if I've got great nymphing skills, but I do seem to catch fish when I do it. Leave it go. Let it swim. And then just let it swing, bro, with a couple of twitches. Be surprised how many fish you pick up like this. Yep, now just slingshot it back up, bro. No fancy casting. That's the one. Perfect. That'll be a fish, bro. Yep, give it lots of room now. Give it lots of line. It's the one. Good thing you've got a good guide, eh, Dan?
Yeah.
Tells you where to cast, and you cast there and you catch a fish. So this is our net building caddis. I think I might just take us in over here if I can. Because Dan forgot the net. Did I mention that to the viewers at home? So the net building caddis has now got its third fish on. All right, the net building caddis has been successful. And there it is in the mouth of our little rainbow trout. And we'll see you later, buddy. Time to change flies, bro. Time to change. This next fly is a horn caddis, size 14 nymph. Looks a lot like the caddis pupa, and that'll be our next fish, eh, Dan?
Yeah.
So what have we caught him on so far? We caught him on a green caddis. We caught him on a net building caddis. We caught him on a caddis pupa. Now we're going to catch one on the horn caddis.
Horn caddis.
Ooh, I saw a fish rise. I see another one rising. I see two rising at this creek mouth in here, which is good news. I don't want you casting in there because you would just spook them with that rig. But I do want to go in and just have a look at the fish. So I have an actual client on Monday who wants to fish a dry fly. And he is going to be in dry fly heaven. I'm just going to come in. Oh, look at him. He just rose right in front of you, Dad. He's right in front of you.
I can see him. He's just there.
I know. Beautiful, eh? There's another one to your right on the bottom. 2, 3. There's 3 fish. They're all in front of you now. Now, you stay away from them, Dan. Oh, look, right under the bow. On 4th fish.
Oh,
look to your right. Look to your right.
Yeah, I can see them all.
Number 6. No. If you're not using the right gear for this, you're not using the right gear, and they're all spooked. So when I come down with my client, of course, I'll come way down river and come up slowly, and he'll try to put a dry fly in. Hopefully see one rise first, and then drop a small parachute Adams or something up in front of him. I turned off the camera because I just said, "Oh, you're in really good country here." But we were just there.
Really good country.
We were just there 20 meters before, looking at 6 fish, and I said, "Oh, that's a really good line," and then boom. So this is the horn caddis, Dan.
Yes.
Look at this, and you look all the way down to where it flattens out and it's all fast water. You're looking at it, this is just perfect nymphing country, right?
Yeah.
Here we've got, you can see an edge. You can see the depth.
Yeah.
Fishing way out there in that fast water is really useless unless you've got a super long leader and a really, a bomb that's the size of a rock.
Yeah.
But you've got this edge. You see this rock line here? You're going to fish that rock line up right to where that white water on the right comes, and that little area there will produce fish.
Yeah.
So just start going, and then we'll go down. Then we'll go down there and have a quick flick at the back end.
Okay.
But you come to a spot like this, we've got a huge amount of river to cover, and we want to just be effective. So let's hit the best spot there is. See if we can't pull a fish out. Remember, fish your feet first. Bit shallow, so just slowly strip it back with twitches. Strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it, strip it. It's a bit shallow. Well, it's just you're going to catch rocks. Go again, another foot out from there. Just let her drop, see where it goes. That's all right, fish it. Probably a bit deep. Mend, mend. All right, just let it go. Don't strip anymore. You're in a good line right now. It's just that you started deeper than you wanted to.
Yeah.
That's all right. Go again. Just slingshot it back up. Now that's a good looking line. It's a really good looking line. Dan, you should be onto a fish there, I would say. Don't even worry about mending. Yeah, there you go. Boom. And a spot like that, when you've got a good drift, Dan, it's important. I know you needed a mend there, but had you mended, you would have pulled your flies up, and you might not have hooked that fish. Anyways, get on the reel. Get up on shore. Get on the reel. Keep the line long. Hold your rod up, son. You're going to be bored soon, Dan. Keep catching fish like this. Is that a better one?
I think this might be one for the tooth.
Yeah. You want one for the smoker, eh? So we've got the horn caddis now is going to be retired because this is the 3rd fish you've had on with it, right? So check this out, Dan. Guess what we got him on?
Caddis horn fly.
No, we got him on the epoxy bomb. We got him on the top fly.
Good.
So
All right. No, lower down. There you go.
So that's a win. We got one on the epoxy bomb. All right. So Dan, the epoxy bomb caught the last fish. The horn caddis caught a fish before that, so it's successful. Epoxy bomb's going to stay on. And the last fly that I put in my little sample box this morning is a beadhead green caddis. So being a beadhead with a super weighted fly, we're going to target some fast water towards the middle of the river. We can see the bottom. We know it's not more than about, I don't know, meter and a half deep. Maybe a meter and a half at least. But it's fast water. So we're going to fish through there, and these nymphs should work well. Fishing a slow edge with these two would be not good right now. So get on out there, Dan. Now that you're an expert nympher on your second time ever nymphing, just make sure your casts go up and down over the river and not behind you. All right, there's the start. Watch it. You got a bad habit of not watching your shit, bro.
I do.
End it. All right. That was good. It didn't touch the bottom, so that's encouraging. Because we're going to fish that depth and deeper. Nice. I like. Get mend. Don't strip anymore, because you want to keep this going all the way down river as far as you can. So start flicking line out. Yep. There you go. I didn't take very long, did it?
What we got next?
I told you, I'll have to go in my box next and see what's there that we haven't documented already.
We go higher.
All right, the beadhead green caddis is successful, unlike the second cast. Oh my goodness.
Looking at here.
What are you looking at?
Where should I be fishing?
You're looking at a river.
I can see that middle bit.
What do you see?
I can see the river bottom.
Yeah. Do you
I can see it's fast and deep out there.
Yeah. Do you see a foam line somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your
on
target.
The far side.
That's your target from there up to
Right,
that willow
up to that
tree.
bush.
Yeah.
Right tree.
It would pick one up in here. But we've now got same epoxy bomb, gotten rid of the beadhead green caddis, so it caught us a fish. And now we've got a prince nymph, size 14, you know, pretty basic stuff. And we'll see if Dan can do his magic again.
It's right close. How do I do it so that it goes further out?
Just sort it out, man. Do you want me to show you how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a rod.
I mean, I know that I
Give me a
can
rod.
do that.
Give me your rod. Well, I'm a righty, you're a lefty, so this is actually a righty's sort of spot. So I'm fishing, right? There's
Yeah.
nothing complicated about this.
Right.
You've already fished through there, so I'm not worried about going too far. So I'm going to take a step, and I'm just going to do this. And fire it upriver. I'm fishing, I'm fishing, I'm fishing, I'm fishing, I'm fishing, I'm fishing. Nymphs are drifting really nicely all the way down. Like that's a long drift.
Oh!
And then I go and catch a fish. Oh, did I lose him?
No, you still want.
All right. Do you want to reel it in, son?
No, you can reel it in.
Oh, can I? So what did that take me? One cast? Two casts?
2 casts. Yeah.
2 casts.
Well, you were getting line out on your first cast, I think.
Yeah. So 2 casts. So now I got to see. So it is pretty easy. It's all about just getting a stupid dead drift in a spot where there's probably a fish.
It's trying to get it casting that way when the line's back that way, and I have to sort of get it out, and I'm struggling to figure out how to do it.
Anyways, it's part of learning how to fish, bro.
Yeah.
But once you know, it's pretty easy. Oh, he likes that current here. You bring him in so I can unhook him for you. I want to see the fly. You're welcome, son. Daddy, can you hook a fish for me and let me reel it in? Sure, son. So there we go, Prince Nymph in the mouth of a rainbow trout. Had to demonstrate to Dan how to do it. Happy to show you. So I've actually caught a fish today, which is kind of cool. We'll retire that Prince Nymph.
No, you caught a fish on it.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. It's caught a fish. We're going to put something else on now. Stay tuned. All right. This time we've got a gold ribbed hare's ear, or just a hare's ear nymph, and about a size, 14 or so. Got that below the epoxy bomb still, which is really just our weight. Dan, proceed. Definitely make your way upriver, right? Just keep moving. Oh, jeepers creepers.
Holy shit!
first cast. You were just dragging it behind you, weren't you?
Yep.
So that's a typical end of your dead drift. You let them swing because it works, and they take them as emergers. It's no trophy, but the hare's ears used up in one cast. Damn it. Come on. Come on, son. Oh, that was my bad.
Snap it.
No, I just pulled the fly out of his mouth. So,
That's a catch.
oh, it's a catch. You had the leader. In game fishing, it's a catch.
That's a catch.
Yeah. So there's the hare's ear. Might just leave it on for you for a little while because I'm. All right, chuck it up there. That's good. Slip your rod tip a little. Oh, oh, take that fish and hook him. Oh, you lost him, Dan. Jesus, Dan, he's right on the inside here. Get a cast up into the back eddy. He struck at you twice. I don't know if he's going to strike again. Now actually do it right up into the fast water again, just because. Yep, that's good. Sort of good. Just your rod tip to do that, man. It's so funny. You hooked that fish twice. And he's still here. I'm looking at him, Dan. Yep, just let it see what happens. Twitch him out. Twitch him out. Twitch him out. Hook! Oh, you missed him. Again, he's right here. Stop doing that!
Sorry, you keep going, he's right here, so I'm
Dan, stop doing that. If you put a cast in, fucking leave it. I saw him eat your fly, and so I yelled hook. Go do that again. He's still there feeding like crazy. Then you need to try a little further left. Yes!
there.
Yeah. You just see what happens. See what happens. He's just right near where your flies are. Give it a twitch or two. It's a difficult drift in there. I think maybe he's ignoring your fly. He's still there. I can see him clear as day, bro. He's in there feeding like a madman.
Oh, you see that? I nearly went to cast again.
Yeah, well, let the flies go. There you go, and you got him. Oh, and you lost him. He was a big fish
That's
too.
the one.
You're not going to catch him again. You are not going to catch him again. You hooked him. That was a good fish too when he rolled. Yeah, well, you're a noob. Oh, that was fun. Well, we can't get away from the fish. We start floating down the river again, and what does Dan do? He blooming hooks another one. We didn't even get out of the same run of water. He took off like a shot in that fast water, eh? Oh, it's only a little tiddler. He's on.
I thought, fuck no, this must be a big one because he shot upstream really fucking fast.
Look at the volume of water there, man.
No, that's why I thought it was going to be big.
There's another rainbow on the hare's ear. And here you go. He's good. See you, buddy. Off he goes. You happy, Dan?
Oh, yeah.
Now I gotta find a new fly. I've got 3 on this one now, so I'm gonna change. Right. The next fly here is a CDC emerger, and we're gonna fish that again below the epoxy bomb, and we're gonna travel down river in the canoe and fish that. Cool thing about this is that it will fish perfectly still nymphing, like, you know, dead drift nymphing. But at the end of each thing, make sure you give it some twitches and some lift, and I like the idea of a lift and then pause. Lift, pause, let it back down, and you will find action, I would say. This is a stretch I like to paddle back up with a little parachute Adams or something. Dry fly. Produces a few fish. Big rainbows through here. Another riser back upriver.
Yeah.
Unless you want to switch to just a dry fly.
Okay.
That's you for the rest of the day then.
What do you think?
Nah, we'll keep nymphing. Oh, he ate your...
Eating a fucking...
He's eating your indicator, for Christ's sake. Look at him. What a retard. Twitch that fly. Twitch the fly, man. He said, that's the dumbest trout I've ever seen. Cast back up there. Here we go again. Dan's on again, just floating down the river. Nymphing. This one's on the CDC emerger because I can see the bomb. No, it's no prize winner, but it is a fish. Get the fly out. CDC emerger. Fished like a nymph. Boom.
All
right.
Earlier on, there's a back paddle in the canoe.
Yeah, you're in sole charge. You're going to need to control the bow, and that's the only way you're going to do it. So we've got a green stonefly nymph, size 10 or 12, and so it's a big fly. But we've caught fish on absolutely everything we've tried so far. So why not the stonefly nymph, Dan, eh?
Why not?
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
It is. It's big.
All right.
You gotta drown it a little
Away.
bit. Yeah, put that in the water. All right. There Dan is with a green stonefly nymph on. Don't horse him too much. Now I gotta find another fly. Where you going, Dan? Walk into shore. Dan, stop walking downstream. Go on to shore. He'll come into you. Aren't you bored yet?
No. You?
Yeah, well it's 1 o'clock now, so we've got 2 hours. And we got an hour's paddle, so we'll just keep moving and looking.
Another little one.
Hey, it's a fish, bro. And it's a fish on our green stonefly nymph. And everything we've tried today has caught us a fish. Another nice looking rainbow. Ooh, that's a hook right on the side of the face. Green stonefly. He must have just missed it when you nailed him, or it re-hooked him as it popped out of his mouth. But that's all right. He'll be fine. See you, little buddy. Get you in the right direction, eh? See ya, bro. He was so gracious to lend me his rod for a minute. I put on a passion vine hopper, and I'm going to fish that below the epoxy bomb, because passion vine hopper in the first place is not a it's not a very high floating fly at all. It's kind of it sort of fishes in the surface film. So I think my epoxy bomb, I'm going to carry that little fly down there, and it's just going to look like another bug in the water. We're a sunk passion vine hopper. We'll see if I can't fool a trout with this. Now, so I want to catch a fish on this very strange combination. You know, a couple of drifts through some good water. Haven't drawn any attention yet. I think it's simply because I just haven't put it in front of a fish yet. Well, Dan, it's time for you to start giving me advice.
I'll try and fish a bit deeper.
You reckon?
First cast.
Okay. How's that? Is that going to work, Dan?
No, a little bit deeper.
Deeper? Nah. Fishing the edge of that really fast stuff. Wow. What, you want me to give you the rod? Let's try a little bit shallower. So maybe a passion vine hopper sunk down under the water isn't very appetizing. Oh, how about it is? How about a passion vine hopper swinging below me before I'm about to cast? There you go.
One like that earlier, right?
Well, look, it is what it is. This is nymphing, man. At the end of your cast, your flies swing, they look like emergers.
On the epoxy bomb.
All right. No, it wasn't on the bomb. It was on the passion vine hopper, fished as a frickin' nymph. Now we've got a hare's ear black here. You know, just another variant. Still below the epoxy bomb, and as you can see, the tippet's not very long, but we're still going to go for it, eh? Catch the next fish. Let's go to the next spot and do it, eh? All right, Dan. So, got one on the hare's ear black, do we? Looks like you got it on the...
The second one. The last one was on the hare's ear.
This is on...
One's not.
This one's on the epoxy bomb.
Yeah.
Well, that's no good. You did get one on the hare's ear black, though, while I was scouting the other spot, and it looks like you lost your other fly.
No, it's there.
What?
No, nick your hand.
Oh, he's going the wrong way. That's not very smart of him. Alright. Well, that's two for you. What are you doing to me, Dan? For crap's sake. Give me that. Where'd you catch him? Right up high, or?
No, it's not. Well, just where it changes colour.
Yeah.
But probably right in front, really. About there was where I caught the last one. It was about that depth though, yeah.
Thanks for the advice.
To move towards the right.
Where are you?
Yeah, I fished all that spot up there.
How big was the first one?
Same size.
Yeah.
Oh, I kept it if it was any size.
Because you're a killer.
Oh, because I picked with like some trout.
Fair enough. And there are lots of trout in here to eat.
There certainly are.
Well, she doesn't know if she wants a big trout or a little trout, does she?
Well, no, but
Oh!
Dave.
That was a spaz out, wasn't it? I certainly reacted.
You did.
But the fish was not there.
So what do you think that was? The bottom?
No, it's a fish. I just clean missed him. Oh, there's another one.
On that one.
Yeah, well, a hare's ear black, baby. A hare's ear black. That's just too easy, Daniel. Meanwhile, I was across the way scouting the Stillwater.
You heard me going.
Oh, I heard you, but I was busy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
that's all right. I'll catch another one.
there's a big brown trout line over there, and a really difficult spot to catch him. But he's laying there. That's a brownie.
Yeah. Brown or rainbow.
It's a jumpy brownie too.
Doesn't look like too bad the size.
It's not too bad. At least it's a jumpy brown. They got a little fight in him, I must say.
There's a bigger fish.
I'm not going to cover this whole. There we go. Hare's ear black. Our first brown trout of the day, baby. It just happened I happened to catch it. Cool. All right, we'll see you later, little buddy. Well, we haven't used these today, but I've already documented these flies. So I got about a size 12 pheasant tail flashback on as the end fly or lead fly, whatever they call it, and just a straight up, you know, size 12 beadhead pheasant tail. So the river slows down as we go down river, so I figured we'll go a little bit lighter with the nymphing, and then he can target a little bit more of that softer water. That, and we've only got probably an hour left to fish, Dan, because we told the girls we would meet them at the bridge at 3.
We did.
So you may take your rod and use it, and I will paddle. And I finally broken down. Dan hooked a stump and lost his rig, so I've now tied him on a cicada because we've got some fish rising here, there, and everywhere. And I think we might smack one over. So there you go, Dan. You just fish it like it's your indicator, and you're putting your indicator. That's exactly what you do. Just remember, in slow water, try to hesitate for your hook.
This is slow water.
Whereabouts? Okay, tell Dan where to cast. The bow of the canoe is 12 o'clock. That's not a fish. I can see what you're looking at.
That bit of wood.
That bit of wood on the bottom. Oh, there was a fish sitting here with just a little tiddler. Oh, that is a fish, Dan. Shorten up, shorten up, shorten, shorten, shorten. Drop it up above him. Above him. Do better. No. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too... It's a fish. Next cast, I want you to drop it just up a foot above his face. Place it properly. Up and go. Dan, come on. What have I taught you all this time? That's not bad.
He's moving.
That's not bad. Here he comes. Leave it. Leave it. He's still following it. Let him go. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hook! Ah! Oh, man. He won't come back. Good spotting, guys. There he is right there.
Where?
He's spooked, Dan. Good spotting. I really thought you were looking at a stick.